daddy issues. And why do I have daddy issues? Because my dad raised me, and my dad was a good man. Now, people are always talking about not all black men. Well, guess what? When you grow up with a father who is an amazing black man, you think that all black men are like him. And come to find out that percentage-wise, most of them are not. Most of them are not going to get married. And they are toe tagging 4 to 5 of us a day. My dad would have laid his life down for my mother and his children. As a matter of fact, we would have to wait in the car when we would come home at night from going to the movies or visiting our grandparents in Plainview, Texas, so that my dad could walk through the house to make sure that it was safe before we came in. I remember the one time my dad yelled at me was, I got out of a car and didn't allow my brother to open the door for me. So we were taught how women are supposed to be treated. It is the norm in most cultures and most races, but for us, for some reason, black women are supposed to aim and shoot down. We are supposed to be the person that you come up on, right, in our community. Now, my dad didn't teach me that. My dad taught me that a man is trustworthy, he keeps his word, and my dad used to always say this one thing, I can show you better than I can tell you. And so as I went into the dating world, that's what I thought. I thought that men were trustworthy, and it turns out that, as I said, percentage-wise, they are not. So no, don't come talking to me about women having daddy issues because they didn't have a father. A lot of women have daddy issues because they had a great father, and our expectation is for you to be like our fathers. Part 2.
Based on the title of her video, one would assume she had a negative outlook about her father, but on the contrary, she spoke extremely highly of her dad. But, true to form, this snapping turtle somehow made her father the villain because the men she chose or came across did not possess the same qualities as him. Hence, her having daddy issues. Why would it be daddy issues and not a you issue? And I say that because if your dad was such an amazing man, like you say, he put you up on game and told you what to look out for. And you probably fumbled the ball wanting to do your own thing and not listen to his guidance. Now you have daddy issues. No matter what, these egotistical maniacs will take every opportunity to dismantle the character of a black man, even if that man is her father, who, by her own account, was amazing. She wouldn't be the hyena she is if she didn't throw in the ever-changing statistic of how often black men unalive black women. According to women like her, it used to be every 3 hours. Now it's 3 a day. And I am by no means saying that it does not happen, because it does. But what I am saying is that every violent crime committed against a black woman is not solely by the hands of a black man. Period. Now, I love how they state that our culture is the only one whose men does not treat their women with respect, which is bullcrap. Some black women want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, just because she can. And then they have the nerve to get insulted or offended and act surprised when they get an adverse reaction or response. Like, she didn't even listen to her dad when she was younger when he told her to let the brother open up her door. That's a prime example of not following the directives of the man who is the leader of your family. Now, in most cultures, the women are groomed and taught to be wives that family comes first before careers and outside influences. We as black women are taught this westernized white feminist mindset that we are equal to, if not greater than, men, specifically our men. We do not want to compromise on anything. And that is not going to make a man want to race to the altar to marry you. And when he does, some of you will have moments like this.
To love,
cherish, and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
Even to our detriment, we will hold fast to the bull crap that we created in our minds and believe it, and it becomes a reality. Then run around hollering, Black men don't protect us. Black men don't want to marry us. This is crazy. To me, her father sounds like a sensible man. He gave her some wisdom when it comes to men, so naturally, her expectation of men would be based off of her dad, right? Granted, she focused on what her dad said and what he did. My question is, though, what did her mother teach her? Did she teach her how a woman should behave and present herself so that a man would treat her with respect and ultimately want to marry her? Did she exhibit the qualities of a good woman like her father modeled what an amazing man was? I doubt that, because here we are right now listening to this nonsense and talking about it. But I want to address the elephant in the room. Now, her and women like her attack, belittle, demean, degrade Black men only because they cannot get the type of man that they want. Because the statistics show that Black men are getting married, staying married at a higher rate than Black women. So I want to know where she got these percentages from. Where'd you get them from, miss? Please, you're a joke. The story you just told proves the insanity that is plaguing so many of our Black women today. Y'all need to stop it and get in order. Gentlemen, I want to leave you with a quote. There is no worse evil than a bad woman, and nothing has ever been produced better than a good one. I love y'all.